Okay, hey, how you guys doing? My name is Sean Vaughn, and I'll just be doing this video as it concerns, so I believe a misinterpretation as it concerns this passage where Jesus Christ he shows them his body after the resurrection, and he's telling them, reach your fingers here and look at my hands, and reach your hand here and put it into my side. Do not be unbelieving, but believing. And Thomas answered and said to him, my Lord and my God. He says, my Lord and my God. Now, many people take that as to believe, since Jesus didn't rebuke him after that Jesus was endorsing this idea that he is God the Son. He is the God man. Well, that's not written. He's divine. He's of the divine nature. True. He does have a divine nature. Just like God has a divine nature. But he's not, Jesus is not God. God is not Jesus. And so when Thomas says, my God, why is he saying my Lord and my God? People say, why is he saying my God? Okay. Now let's look at this. First look at John chapter 20, verse 17. So this is actually like basically right before Jesus came and showed the disciples his body after the resurrection. So this is not too far off. Go to John chapter 20, verse 17. Mary spots Jesus, and Jesus says to her, Mary. She turned and said to him, Rabboni, which is to say, teacher. Jesus said to her, do not cling to me, for I have not yet ascended to my Father, but go to my brethren and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God. Now let me repeat that. He said, do not cling to me. This is what Jesus said. Do not cling to me, for I have not yet ascended to my Father, but I go to my brethren and say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God. Folks, all it is a matter of understanding the law of non-contradiction. It's logic. Jesus just showed you who the identity of the Father is. His Father is our Father. He just showed you who the identity of God is. His God is our God. So when you go back here and you see Thomas answers and says to him, my Lord and my God, it's an exclamatory phrase. If someone was to say, if you were to tell somebody, hey, I know a boy who was mentally retarded and he was speaking like a demon was coming out of him, and then someone says, yeah, I knew him, he was like that before, and we even, all the teachers know who he is, but then we prayed for him and God healed him in Jesus' name when we prayed, and now he's a straight A student, making an honor roll. All right, then someone responds to you after hearing that story, wow, that's amazing, oh my God, that's something else. There's no need to rebuke them. It wouldn't even make any sense, because you've already factored in your head and your mind and your heart. You already know what the truth is. When they say, oh my God, they're not calling you their God. It's an exclamatory phrase. It's like a statement of amazement. Like, wow, I'm amazed. Oh my God. That's what this exclamatory phrase is. Or these exclamatory sentences. That's what it's about when Thomas says, my Lord and my God. So that's why you don't have to rebuke anyone when someone says, oh my God, because you said something to them that was amazing. And that's why Jesus Christ doesn't have to rebuke Thomas when Thomas says, "My Lord and my God." There's no need for that because he knows who God is. In fact, he let Mary know about 10 verses earlier that he knows that Jesus knows who God is. And he made it clear to Mary. And I'm sure that Mary and Thomas believed in the same God. Now, this Trinity doctrine just really needs to. I wish people would stop. I hope people would stop bearing false witness on who God is, who Jesus is. There's no need to confuse people. When you try to make it, you're like so technical to the point where people's heads are hurting. When you admit that it's illogical, when these things are being done, when you try to make it a scholarly issue, it's not even when it's not the scholars. What people say that historically the church has been preaching this. That's already wrong anyway. But if you say that this has been known since the 1st century, I could go back further and show you in times of before Christ that there is only one God. So I hope this is a video that will help you out as it concerns your understanding that the Trinity doctrine is false and that Jesus is God. Jesus is not God. You know, when people say God is Jesus, or when they say Jesus is God, or when they say God is Christ, when they say all these things, they have to run up against chapter 20 and in John, and they have to really deal with that, knowing that Jesus is not speaking in contradiction, and neither is Thomas. Neither one of them were confused, and neither is Mary, as Jesus said. He is ascending to his Father. His Father is our Father. His God is our God. Alright, peace be unto you. I hope everything goes well with you as it concerns your understanding of this video and the first commandment. All y'all have a good day. Stay blessed. Be blessed. Goodbye.